So, I turned a fart into whatever this is. You know how they say that the Amen break is the most used sample in history or whatever? Well, I'm on a mission to change that. Because I still strongly believe that there is no such thing as a bad sample. There's only bad producers. I've already turned fart with reverb.mp3 into techno, and now it's time to turn it into drum and bass. So, we've got the fart right here. This never gets old. And by the way, the rules of this challenge are that I can only use the fart as a sample. I can add any effects I want, but I can't use any instruments or new samples. So I already know making the basses is gonna be easy. Like, I mean, this fart is already kind of like a bass, right? Like, come on. And I have a couple techniques that I already know I'm gonna use, so stay tuned for that. But how the f am I gonna make the drums? Let's just set the tempo to 175. I want to make the kick first, just to get this over with. I'm putting the fart into a MIDI clip. Yeah, so let's just add a pitch envelope to this fart, because that's how you make kicks, by the way. You just make something go down in pitch very suddenly. Alright, that's already sounding more kicky than it used to. Now if we pitch it down as well. Okay, maybe we just gotta add some drum bus to it. Let's add a saturator as well. Okay. We're getting somewhere, slowly but surely. If you played that to me, I wouldn't tell you that's a fart. Alright, let's keep going. Now we need to make the hi-hats. So for the hi-hats, I think the pattern is gonna be a little something like this. Yo! Transpose it up. Add some vocoder to it to make it more noisy. Okay, now the clap. I think I'm gonna have the most trouble when making the clap. How the heck am I gonna do this? Okay. Actually, this already kind of sounds like a snare. Maybe it's gonna be easier than I thought. How do I make this sound less like a fart though? Maybe an amp could help? Ooh. Yeah, that's a snare. Let's add some more hi-hats to this as well. Like a shaker maybe. Alright, that's almost convincing enough. So, now for the fun part. Let's make the bass in the drum and bass part of the equation.
Plot twist time!
Sup bro? So after I made the drums from the fart, it all kind of went downhill. This is what I made in the last cook-up. So I mean, I guess it's alright, but I'm just not satisfied, you know, so I want to give it another shot. And I'm gonna show you how I made all of this in just a minute. I'm gonna use pretty much the same technique, but I'm just gonna experiment much more. Yeah, so let's go back to our favorite sample. Alright, so the technique I actually used was involved using Ableton's Roar distortion, the one they added in the Live 12 update. And you know, I don't really know how to use it, to be honest with you. Like, there's so many knobs and shit, but the way I use it is I just drag some presets in and see what happens. Right, see, that's already cool. And it gets even cooler once you start stacking these presets on top of each other. Check this out. So you can probably see where this is going. Let's drag some more in there. I want some crazier ones. How about, yeah, the glitch ones. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Again, if I turn all of these effects off, we just get a fart. So I'm still using the fart as a source sound. Alright, let me freeze and flatten this track so that we get this into an audio clip, just so we can have some more control over it. Ooh, that was dope. Yeah, now it's just a case of dragging these basses around until we find some cool patterns and make them work rhythmically. Yeah, that works. Let's beef it up with an OTT. That's cool. This is a fun way to work, by the way. It's also a great idea to pitch these clips around and see what happens. Yeah, like that. Yeah, let me remind you, this is our source sound. Okay, actually it doesn't sound that different from what we have so far. That goes hard. Let's try this.
If you want to get the project files, they're gonna be on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the video description. And in the meantime, if you want to see me turn a fart into techno, click this video. I turn a fart into techno. There.